When I do this module in a regular classroom situation, at this point we do role-playing. And I have the students, they have a workbook or a notebook that they use for the class to write down some questions and then pair off with a partner and practice asking the questions. This idea of practicing the interview is extremely important, whether you're in a formal classroom situation or you're learning about informational interviewing on your own. If you can possibly sit down with a friend and practice asking questions, sit down and ask and listen to the answers, ask them some follow-on questions, and if that person is building their skills as well, have them do the same thing with you so that you role play an informational interview with a friend or an acquaintance or somebody in a class that you're taking. The more that you practice, the more that you use a skill, the more proficient at that skill you become. And informational interviewing is involves a set of skills that you can develop and that you can use effectively to help you in the job search process, in your career development, and ultimately in the life work that you choose to do. Once the module is over, take some time and plan your informational interview strategy. Identify the people with whom you would like to speak. If you're not sure right now of anybody to ask, if you have a teacher or a classmate, a family member, a relative, a friend, a co-worker, anybody in your network with whom you could speak and just say, I'm trying to do informational interviewing, I'm trying to research this company or this job or this career, and then ask them, is there anyone you would suggest I speak to? But use your current network, and expand that network through asking your friends and your acquaintances if they would like to do informational interviews with you, if that's appropriate, or if they know someone who has the knowledge and background that you would like to have in the person you talk with and who might be able to help you in doing your research. Write a date to contact those individuals, to take those next steps. Always have a next step and schedule it for yourself. Build that discipline that says, okay, I'm going to do this tomorrow, I'm going to do this the next day, I'm going to do this the next day, so that you always have another activity, another contact that you're going to be working with. And then continue developing your questions, and you'll come up with a list of questions and some of those you'll ask one person and other ones you'll ask another person, depending on their background and depending on what the information you're seeking in the interview. But make sure that you plan your informational interview strategy and then implement that plan. Okay. The fundamental function of an informational interview is to research. It can help you in researching any and all aspects of the job search process. It is very important that you plan your informational interview strategy, that you prepare for the informational interviews, and that you implement your plan. And that at the end of every step, every time anyone helps you, remember to send them a thank you note. The sending the thank you note I think is a critically important part of building the behaviors in yourself, the gratitude in yourself that shows your appreciation for others, and that has a way of opening the door for you to new opportunities, to new possibilities that you cannot even imagine today. That's it for now. Good luck in your informational interviewing.